I still don't know how I feel about this one. It's not that it wasn't. I mean, a lot of this is just jump scares and shit. Just fucking jump scares and bullshit. But the story was kind of like hit and miss. And the characters, I didn't really get too attached to the characters. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even feel like they had that many conversations. I felt like there was a lot less dialogue choices and conversations going on in this one than the other ones, which also might have hindered my attachment to the characters. Cause I was like, these niggas never talk. And anytime these niggas talk, these niggas would just be popping off the whole time. Everybody just fucking at 10. Everybody's at 10. Niggas just fucking just raging. Everybody's at 10. Fucking, we should do this. We're gonna fucking die. Everybody fucking just going crazy. You can't get no emotional attachment when niggas is just on 10 all day. Like, just straight fucking panicked and raging. It's like, there's no soft moments. The only soft moment was when old girl died. Because she started making a little joke. I was like, damn. Have a little cutesy ass little moment right here. All of a sudden, nigga to grab her, just pull her. I was like, man, it would be on a situation. It would be something like that, dude, where they just having a nice ass conversation, a little deep, little fucking cutesy ass conversation. The first emotional fucking conversation I felt like in this whole fucking game, and then this bitch gonna die. God damn it, dude. But then this bitch ain't even real. So it's like, just fucking. That's the other thing, dude. I guess that would say that was my biggest gripe on this game was the story was just all over the goddamn place. Like, I'm trying to, like, this nigga just imagining all this shit. Is he imagining the witch trials too? Like, or did that shit happen? Or that's just in the recesses of his mind? Like, they didn't explain that whole doppelganger thing right there. They just kind of left that. Like, no, he was just imagining everything. So he was just imagining the witch trials and all this other shit. Like, this nigga was just having just off his meds or some shit. It just like they didn't explain none of that, and it was just like, it was kind of hard to follow until you figured out what was going on, but you still don't know what's going on. But like I said, I'm not getting any emotional attachment to the characters. And the dialogue kind of like fucking was kind of trash in this one compared to the other ones. Like, there's not like one character, like at least in the last couple games, there was at least one character we like, man, I can't let this dude die, or I can't let her die. Because like you get emotionally attached to that character because they funny, they're witty, or they're just fucking cool, or there's just something in that character that you just like. And like in the last couple games, there was like one character that just kind of shined through and just stole the spotlight from everybody. But in this one, man, you just like, I mean, I guess it'd be suck if some of these niggas die. It was like, it wasn't like that one character that I felt like emotionally responsible to fucking make sure that nigga lives. But like, yeah, that's just like I said, the dialogue choices, the fucking the and like the conversations. Like, I get that they're trying to portray that everybody is like fucking frenzy and panicked and fucking on edge, I guess is the words that I'm trying to look for. But like, show like a little bit of softer side to each character, man, so I can like get somewhat attached to the characters. Cause man, like the one character John, he was just an asshole the whole time. So like, man, I don't really give a fuck if that nigga die. And then that one old lady, man, she just being an old ass fucking bitch. Just an old lady, man. She just being an old crabby ass lady the whole time. So it's just like, man, I don't really give a fuck if she die either. Then that Daniel nigga, he just kind of being a bitch in general. Just fucking, just being a whole ass nigga the whole time. That Taylor girl, fucking, always on 10, always snapping. She's super defensive, right? But they didn't explain why she's defensive. They just made her super defensive the whole fucking game. Like all her fucking dialogue choices were super defensive, and just made her out to be a bitch. But you could just tell she's defensive. But you could have like went deeper into why she's fucking acting the way she's acting. It could have went deeper into every character, like why they acting the way they acting. The only fucking nigga that was acting kind of somewhat normal was fucking Andrew. And that nigga is the one that's having the schizophrenic ass motherfucking hallucinations and making all this shit real. So how the fuck is he the motherfucking most normal one? You know what I'm saying? But you know what it could be? And we will end after this. It could be all of these characters are portraying the how do I want to say this? They're portraying like the strong character flaws of Andrew's family members, right? So maybe he's hallucinating and he's seeing these characters. You know, like when you're in a dream. Like, how do I want to explain this? I'm trying to get this so your motherfuckers can understand. Like, I feel like the character flaws of his family were accentuated into his hallucinations. So like, that's probably why I couldn't get attached to the character. I'm trying to make sense of everything, and I'm just adding logic and just I don't know. I'm just trying to just make sense of everything and make it seem like it's not a shitty fucking dialogue game, but it's like, I mean, that's the only other way that I can think of it is that all of the character flaws that were in his family is what was brought into his like hallucinations, and that's why the characters were all his dad was or the John dude, which was his dad was just an asshole, and then the one old lady was just a bitch because she was just probably a bitch to him in real life, and then his sister was all fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just food. Food for thought. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was gonna play this shit again and try and make everybody survive, but now that I know that everybody's just not even fucking real, like, fucking, you miss me with that shit. I'm glad I played it though. That new one, they didn't really fucking show anything with that new one, but Corona and shit. So we'll see what that motherfucker. I'm gonna play the new one when it come out, but this one was kind of a miss. I hate to say it. I want to say a miss. It was just lacking a little bit of humanity. That's it. That's all I was lacking. It was a little bit of humanity and a little bit of um damn. A little bit of humanity in the dialogue and in the characters, and just like a little bit more explanation, I think, to the story. Just kind of flush the story out a little bit more. Because when I got to the end, I was like, fucking dumb. Like, that's, I shouldn't feel that way. I shouldn't be like, that's kind of stupid. Like, I was just, like I said earlier, I'm just salty. A little salty at the ending, but it is what it is, man. Alright, we out of here. Gonna play some Apex with the homies. Peace out. If I can get this motherfucker to stop.